Hello, Clarendon, fourth and fifth graders. Hi, it's Mark. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mark. I'm one of the PE teachers. Mr. Keller's the other one. Anyways, I know this year's a little bit different because obviously we're not at school, but fourth and fifth graders, you are going to be working on some fitnessgram stuff, which is the presidential fitness testing. So we're going to do a couple things together. You can try and follow along, I'd say together, because I really want you guys to try your best. And if we were at school, I'd be watching and seeing how well you guys can be doing some of these things. So I'm going to show you about 4 or 5 today. We're going to try them at home, try as many as you think you could do. We'll first start with some basic planking, and then we'll go into doing some push-ups and working on some of those. Then we'll do a couple crunches, sit-ups, and then we'll maybe do a trunk lift to try and flex out our spine. And we'll move on to sit and reach, kind of toe touching, and kind of work on that. And then I want to try and eventually do some more, a little more fun, interesting activities beside fitnessgram stuff with all of you fourth and fifth graders. So at that moment, we're going to first start with some planking. So I've made an area behind me. We'll try and do the best you can. Try and keep your arms stiff and your legs up. We'll only do about 10, 12 seconds, but then I want you guys to eventually get up to about 1 minute if you can, 60 seconds. So I'm going to show you about planking. Got my mat down here. What we're going to be doing is we're trying to keep our arms stiff, our knees off the ground, and our toes pointed in. So kind of like this, arms stiff, legs up, try and stay this pose as long as you possibly can. If you can do a minute or so, perfect. Just stay nice and stiff, no dipping down to rest, no sticking your butt too high in the air. Just try and stay nice and stiff the whole time. Real stiff. Get that body down. Don't forget to breathe. All right? If you need to take a rest, you can put your knee down if you need to. Since we're down in our plank position, we might as well work on doing our push-ups. That's the hardest one. Obviously, we're trying to get our muscles going. We're trying to get our biceps and our triceps and learn on doing push-ups. That is definitely one of the hardest activities that you can do. So I'm going to show you. We're going to first start putting our hands about shoulders width apart, like so. Put one leg up. You're trying to go down and push yourself back up. Down and push yourself back up. I don't mind if you rest a little bit, but I'll show you kind of the forward version of it. But try not to rest too much. Try and go down enough that you can bend your arms. So my arms are about shoulder width apart. I'm trying to see if I can keep my one knee down and bring that leg up, going down as far as I can, and try to push up. If you want to, you can bring your chest down, but try not to bring it down too close to the mat. Do the best you can to push yourself up. So I'll show you a couple facing this way. Take a look. Arms and shoulder width apart. Going down, and I'm pushing up. Down, and I'm pushing up. Down, and up. A couple things that you can do to practice. It's kind of hard doing regular push-ups. Are knee push-ups. So I'm putting my knees down, putting my body out as far as I can. My knees are down, and I'm going down and up off my knees. I'll show you going this direction. It's a lot easier because you don't have as much weight that you're pushing up. But on the other hand, you're trying to see how many you can get in, and you're still working on your biceps and your triceps. Look, knees down. I'm not going dipping like this. I'm not going too high up in the air. Going down and up. Down and up. Down and up. This should be much easier for you. So you should be able to get at least 10 to 20 in. And it's a great thing to do if it's actually an alternative to push-ups. So sometimes it's really hard to get some push-ups in. So using your knees and pushing your body weight up, really good. That's probably the hardest one, all right? Trunk lift, really easy. Trying to see how flexible we are in our spine. So I'm laying down like so. My hands are under my legs, and I'm lifting my chin up, and I'm holding it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm done. And up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm done. One more time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not as flexible as some of you guys, but I want you to try your best you can on that one. All right, we're moving over to crunches or sit-ups, all right? These ones, all of you guys should probably do a great job on them, and I've seen over the years, classes do great and get up to, I think, up to 80 on the fitnessgram test. But try getting up to 20 or more. So what I'm doing is bending my legs like so. I'm putting my hands either across my chest or flat on the ground. Try to find a spot up on the ceiling you can look at or straight ahead. I'm trying to go up and down. I'm trying to hold my legs like this, but I'm trying to lift myself up and down. I'm trying to lift myself up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I gotta work on them a lot more. Or you can put your hands sliding like this. And I'm sliding up and down, up and down, up and down. We're working on a couple things when you do your sit-ups and crunches. You're working on one, trying to make sure you get your head to touch the ground every time you go down. Trying to make sure you get the middle of your back to touch down on the mat. Trying not to get your feet to lift off the ground. And seeing if you can use your abdominal muscles to pull yourselves up. All right, I'm working on them myself, Quarantine has definitely made it so we're not moving around as much. So it's very important to keep up with some of these things and some of these fitnessgram activities to stay in shape. All right, we'll do one more real easy one, sit and reach. Flexibility is very important no matter what you're doing, whether it's sports or moving around. So I really want you guys to try the best on this one, especially since we have a lot of time staying at home. So sit and reach is just we're sitting down. We're trying to reach out and touch our toes. So I'm sitting down, trying to leave my legs nice and straight. I'm just taking out, trying as far as I can, trying to touch my toes. Try not to bend my legs too much. If you feel that pinch under your knees and then you're pulling your muscles, but you want to make sure you don't stretch them too much. You want to make sure you hold it there for a couple seconds, feel that stretch, then let it go. You can shake out your legs. Again, stretch on out as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, and let it go a little bit. Do not bounce. You don't want to bounce too much because you don't want to pull your muscles and hurt them. Okay? These are some of the fitnessgram stuff that we're going to be working on and trying the best you guys can. You won't just be doing them in 5th grade, but you'll also be doing them in 6th grade. And it is part of the statewide presidential fitness test, or I should say everyone that is in 4th, 5th grade up to 6th, almost 8th grade, I think they still do it. So I want you guys to try the best you can, and I want to hear how well you guys have been doing or seeing it when we get back to school. I hope to hear how you guys are doing with this. Try your best, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye, 5th graders and 4th graders.